Come be my arrow, Olúwa, oh. Come be my arrow. Been pawns for too long, cover scars with praise songs, cry holy to high walls, sing louder to reach God, crying holy, 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 holy. Oh, Jesus won't save us. Oh, Jesus won't save us, no. Anger is black because murder stole all the red, and ignorance was too busy leaving brown bodies lying until blue for the morning. Because ignorance stay green about anger's power and its color, don't like the way it boils over or how it smells. Fearless, ready to paint these cities' walls or burn them down or die trying. Told us renounce your idols, told us rebuke your lovers, Bible in one hand, gun in the other. Told us renounce your idols, told us rebuke your lovers, Bible in one hand, gun in the other. But did they say their prayers when they set light to the altars, made smoke of the old gods, made graves of the waters? Hi, my name is Michelle Tiwo. I am a poet. You can find me at ShellOT on Instagram and Twitter. Black Lives Matter. Black queer lives matter, black trans lives matter. Say her name. This is a poem called Icarus Rising. He lives. '06 ended with the newspapers that didn't care, publishing mugshot archives of young boys who got murked over a postcode, a chick, their crepes, respect. Ego stabbed them or shot them, then left them for dead, they said. Front page stories of almost grown bodies spilling their families' dreams down side street gutters or into local park asphalt or just somewhere for someone to find, like lost keys or the metro or the one shoe left behind. I wanted to kiss every photo printed the way their mothers would kiss their foreheads at the funeral procession. Picture these ghosts. Some I hazily recalled from parties in ends I had no business in, laid in satin, ill-fitted death suits hiding exit wounds. Their mothers wilting like flowers over their ashen heads, crying, "My womb is a burial site after all my children are born." Papers said 2 mothers had buried other children earlier that year. The year is 2018. Grief has caught you unexpectedly on the bus home from work. You stand no chance. You're barely aware of the audience in front of you, eavesdropping on your quiet weeping. Caught off guard, you are a snuffled howl tucked into the back of the 168. Maybe you will go home, smoke yourself numb, Fall apart in the arms of the duvet. Sleep with your teeth clenched. Wake with a hollow rage in your chest. Punch your pillows. Throw them. Repeat. Punch your pillows. Throw them. Repeat. Punch your pillows. Throw them. Repeat. Contemplate how bedrooms feel like bigger coffins we wake up and walk out of each day. Tell yourself the show must go on. Eat, damn it. Smoke a spliff instead. Finally, you'll leave the house, sun lightly kissing your forehead. You cry unexpectedly in the fruit and veg aisle of the Iceland down the road. The weed has worn off, and grief reminds you he was a lighthouse. And they slice through his flesh, like the skin of the cooking tomato sitting in your palm. You imagine light spilling out of him. Imagine his enemies momentarily blinded, running in confusion. Was that the sun or God? What were you before you were born? A child? A dream? A siren? A funeral hymn I learnt? They screamed about your death the way Auntie in the village will when the news finally reaches her too. Up and down the street, arms a steeple above her head, hands flailing red flags or white ones, whichever will signal the dead to return. She'll howl until her voice becomes a hoarse shade of sorrow, until the wind catches on, sends it round the village, then city like harmat and dust. For weeks I watched people choke on your name, sputter stories after they could catch their breath about how you'd done so well to escape death the first time. In my sleep, heard your mother cry, "Will our wombs always be burial sites after all our children are born?" Then woke up to the mayor of London declaring he's not here to keep black boys safe, he's here to keep knives off the street. Laying in bed, I want to hang in the sky a while too. Become the sun, maybe. Every day is a funeral prayer, it watches over. Every day is survival, it watches over. And I no longer know if I want to burn here in Babylon or over it all. There was a time I could say no one I knew well had died. This is not to suggest that no one died.